and he got none. Are we saying that there are rogue elements in this country that have gone beyond even the highest organ of this country's security, that their operations are not even known to the National Security Council?
Let me just say that one very quickly, that this country is, unlike maybe our neighbors and a lot of African countries. I've said this many times before, that I'm very proud to be a member of Kenya. And many times when I sit in the African Parliament to speak, a lot of people want to hear what Kenya has to say. And as head of delegation, I have been a very proud head of delegation, very proud Kenyans, wherever I go, even when we have all these issues. And let me also repeat what the president says when we were in Wetangula's mother's funeral. In that funeral, there were sparks, political sparks that flew everywhere. And the president said to our neighbors, because there were speakers from all the East African countries who had come to say pole to Mheshimiwa Wetangula. He said to our neighbors, this is how we live. And please, when you go back, say we are peaceful. This is the country I lead, with all these diverse opinions, diverse positions on many issues. This is how I'm supposed to then give direction. Coming back to this issue, I'm standing on this point saying the government is supposed to give security to everyone. That is a given. That's part of the duty of the administration, which is in point is in charge at the point. But all of us know that the ratio of policemen to the citizens is way below what is recommended across the world. Why? Because the power of policing is just too expensive to do according to the recommendation and the recommended ratio. As one policeman should look after how many people? In Kenya, like many other African countries, we don't have the capacity to deal with policing matters as they should, according to the United Nations recommendations. So then we have come up with other things that help us. For example, in Tana River, and I know many other parts of the country, people have nyumba kumi. You have a system where if new people, strange people are around, you try to make sure the chief knows, you try to make sure the people around you are aware. Now, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, especially within town areas, where now a lot of people don't even know how this nyumba kumi works. They don't even know who are their representatives.
Are you saying that the National Security Council at that level is totally unaware about the rampant abductions happening?
No.
Or at least does not have information?
I'm coming to that. I'm saying the police ratio to citizens in Kenya is not what it should be recommended. We don't have the resources to keep it the way it should be. Therefore, as a nation, we have come with innovation. Innovations, we are saying, nyumba kumi is one of them, which is then supposed to help us maintain security, not just abductions, but security in general. And I've given an example. I've said in Tana River, we have that system where if the strangers come, you go to the chief, the nyumba kumi takes care of issues, and we get to know what is happening. But I'm saying that system may not be as effective in town centers as it is in the rural areas. So let us agree on one thing. Security is a business for all of us. It is our concern for all of us. For all of us, whether you are operating at the national security like Attorney General was, former Attorney General was, or whether you are operating in my house, like where I am, I'm supposed to take care of myself as we take care of our neighborhoods and every other place. So if there are breaches, if there are problems, let us deal with those issues as they are. That's why I keep going back to telling people, the moment you politicize issues, you lose the game. But if we said that, look, how many police stations have received reports of missing people? How many police stations have received reports of kidnapped people? Let us coagulate all this. What are the issues? Who have we found? Who have we not found? What can we do? What strategy can we put so that we solve? And it is not me, Mungatana, the legislator from Tana River County, but it is the security agencies that have been put in place that are supposed to take a lead. And then if they want support from all of us, for example, if they want changes in the law, they want to bring new regulations into the security acts, then we will provide that support. But they must take charge. So from where I sit, I think Inspector General of Police and Director Criminal Investigation and the Attorney General and the whole sector of justice needs to have a meeting, needs to communicate the strategy to Kenyans and tell us this is what we are doing. Fred, I want to make another point. USA is one of the countries that has the highest kidnappings in the world. I'm not talking about, in the US alone. I'm saying in the world. South Africa has